passes right there on Hojin for the rear ranks of Lip Sandbox as Yunsu with his outer line going to try and turn that into an inner here coming through on Knock. Will he actually be able to pass Condition for LSB if they can lock it down? But it's so close.
You can see Knock is so fixated on trying to...
That all comes down to Knock blocking Yunsu with Yunsu. It's so hard to win this 1v2.
Oh my.
And finally, LSP, they are able to pass
The
it. 300 meters
duels.
left to go into the finish line, but Hojin here on the outer does a flawless play. Is able to go through, and that's MSJ with a 1-2 finish again. Hojin on the right side, Knock on the left side, and while it was looking really good for LSP in the...
out, stops Hojin, and I feel like a lot of the game plan was built around Hojin in the beginning, so now Knock and guard, they need to step up.
What a sick play there by Hero. Oh my goodness, he gets two players.
Min has a Magnet right now, he's got the Magnet Rush combo, so he can use that. He's saving it right now, the Water Bomb came out, the Water Whisper, and Hero gets caught out by that Water Bomb!
Hero gets caught by the water bomb, and Dalton comes in on the outside, and Live Sandbox repeat their history. It feels like every single KDL season, it is destiny for them to make their way to the finals, and this time they're gonna hope they can beat the Freaks, but I gotta say, man, Midi and Sejong, they played very...
His finish of tonight, and I'm really surprised by his choice to Terracotta Twister. I feel like that speaks so much volume in his confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I did good recovery there as we enter the tubes, and Sungmin tries to push Cool out of the races, but Cool's able to stabilize.
Oh my god!
And he absolutely demolishes Hojin on that defense, and more racers as well. How does he... Looting not even seen here on the mini-map, so they are pretty much out of the races, we have to imagine. Now Neil still finding an opportunity. Good grab. He finds the opportunity. Oh, good spin turn for recovery though, and in fact blocks off Knock. He's able to maintain his distance to get right back into first place once again. Can Hero cut him off? He's able to shove him out, but Neil says thank you very much for the scuffles, and Neil will be crossing the finish line first.
Man, that is third 10 points for Neil in the back for him tonight. I feel like Neil's form is absolutely in.
Any of the other racers want to see with both of them at 63-64. I mean, if either of them get first place, you can pretty much assume that we are going to wrap things up in the next track, as both of them have always been in contention for the top.
Oh
no! Neil, he fails his own Neil build and falls into the River of Doom as he now loses all that speed all time. Just a bit more in the standings in the future tracks. KDL only 300 meters left. Cool, enough distance. No one able to catch up with that draft, and he will be Hero now. All that dream has just been dashed. Cool, he should be able to at least get second place, and that means, ladies and gentlemen, the first set is...
Hero Neil in that round 2, the set 2 of the solo finals, and Neil, he definitely wants to turn things...
Trying to play it passively. We'll have to see where Neil takes us in round 3 to try to get the lead back.
This is going to be Neil's first track selection, so this management. So Neil off to just the best start he could ask for here. Cool is in so much pressure to catch up right now.
Yeah, and Cool, he tried to take he's closing the distance just barely, but still out of draft range.
That's how good Neil is. He's not giving up any distance for Cool to try to catch up. But somehow, Cool, he's able to cut across in such ways that he's now all the way up in first. How does Cool do it, Will?
Neil was not suspecting that, but you have to imagine, it's the buildup, right? Cool cuts closer on every single shortcut throughout lap.
He's really being forced right now, bring out all his strategies here as he maneuvers to get close enough to Cool, but not enough for a draft as it seems. Cool, he may be able to just hold on to this lead.
Cool just had such awareness. He knows that it's going to be the exact same position that Neil has an opportunity to get the draft. So what does he do? He actually takes a bit of an... narrow sections here of Boom Hill Tunnel. One collision, and both of them could lose so much control. Neil just trying to go for these passive blocks, but he goes a little bit over aggressive. Is able to recover.
Run ahead.
Yeah, here comes that jump. Now Cool not going to have the draft and boost combo to be able to jump the entire railing. He will just have to go for the same build. But Neil, the stop is not enough. Cool actually gets the draft right on time off of that block. And now he has the advantage. He has the better top speed as well.
Neil
going for the straight boost, but it's not going to slow Cool down enough. I don't think he has an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are only 100 meters away from crowning Cool as our very first champion of the Kartriderdrift League.
Man, what a beautiful season that Cool has had all year long, and to round it off with a champion title for himself when it matters most. In preseason 2, it was such a disappointing time for him, but now he can forget about all of that.